If you know you need more protein, but the thought of eating another meal makes you want to throw up, this is for you. I'm going to show you the exact system that gets my clients to 150 grams per day, even when they're never hungry. You're tracking your food. You see the protein target, 140 grams, 160 grams, and you're sitting there at 3 p.m. with 60 grams eaten and zero appetite for the rest of the day. Every fitness coach tells you the same thing. Just eat more chicken, drink a protein shake, meal prep on Sundays. But when you have no appetite, that advice is useless. You can't force feed yourself 6 meals when the thought of food makes you nauseous. Here's what they don't tell you. Hitting your protein target is not about eating more meals. It's about 3 strategic shifts that work with your lack of appetite instead of fighting it. You need to front load your intake, increase protein density per bite, and use liquid calories when solid food shuts you down. I've worked with dozens of skinny guys who couldn't stomach more than 2 real meals a day. They now hit 140 to 160 grams consistently without feeling stuffed. Today, I'm walking you through step 1, the morning load protocol, step 2, the density swap method, and step 3, the liquid backup system. This is how you finally hit your protein targets even when you're never hungry. Your appetite is highest in the first 2 hours after you wake up. This is your window. Instead of wasting it on cereal or toast, you need to load 40 to 50 grams of protein before 10 a.m. 2 whole eggs plus 4 egg whites scrambled with cheese gets you 35 grams. Add a protein shake with whole milk, and you're at 60 grams before your appetite crashes. If you can't eat solid food in the morning, blend 2 scoops of whey with a banana peanut butter and whole milk. That's 50 grams in liquid form and it goes down in 5 minutes. Research from the International Society of Sports Nutrition shows that total daily protein matters most for muscle growth. But when you have low appetite, distribution becomes critical. If you wait until lunch to start eating protein, you're trying to cram 140 grams into 6 hours when your body doesn't want food. Front loading 40 to 50 grams in the morning means you only need 90 to 110 grams across the rest of the day. That's the difference between impossible and doable. But even with a strong morning, you still need 100 grams across lunch, dinner, and snacks. That's where most guys fail because they're eating low density foods that fill them up before they hit their target. That's why step 2 is critical. Stop eating foods that take up space without delivering protein. Swap rice for Greek yogurt as a side. Swap regular cheese for cottage cheese. Swap ground beef for 93% lean ground turkey. Swap regular milk for Fairlife High Protein milk. These swaps give you 20 to 30 more grams per day without adding volume. A cup of Greek yogurt has 20 grams of protein. A cup of rice has 4 grams. Same space in your stomach, 5 times the protein. At lunch, instead of a sandwich with 2 slices of deli meat, use a protein wrap with double meats and add a Greek yogurt on the side. You just went from 25 grams to 50 grams in one meal without eating more total food. When you have low appetite, every bite needs to count. Volume kills your ability to eat enough. The research on protein and muscle growth shows you need 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight for optimal hypertrophy. For a 70-kilogram hard gainer, that's 112 to 154 grams per day. If you're eating low density foods, you physically can't fit that much protein without feeling stuffed and miserable. Density swaps let you hit the target in fewer bites, so your appetite never becomes the bottleneck. Now, even with front loading and density swaps, you'll hit days where solid food just shuts you down. You're at 80 grams by 6 p.m., and the thought of eating dinner makes you want to skip it. That's when step 3 saves your progress. Liquid calories bypass the fullness signal that kills your appetite with solid food. When you can't eat another meal, you can drink one. Keep a backup shake ready for these moments. 2 scoops of whey, whole milk, a banana, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and a handful of oats. Blend it and drink it in 10 minutes. That's 60 grams of protein and 600 calories without chewing. If you're at 80 grams by dinner and you drink this shake, you're at 140 grams for the day. Mission complete. You can also use this shake as a post-workout option when you're too tired to cook, but you know you need protein and calories fast. The biggest reason hard gainers stay skinny is inconsistency. You hit your targets 3 days in a row, then miss 2 days because you couldn't eat enough, and your weekly average drops below the threshold for growth. Research shows that muscle protein synthesis needs consistent daily protein intake to stay elevated. 1 or 2 low days per week can stall your progress. The liquid backup system eliminates those low days. Even on your worst appetite days, you can hit 120 to 140 grams because you have a 10-minute shake that delivers 60 grams without solid food. This keeps your weekly average high and your muscle growth consistent. So instead of forcing down 6 meals when you're never hungry, you now have the 3-step system that works with your appetite. Front load 40 to 50 grams in the morning when hunger is highest in step 1. Swap low density food for high protein options that deliver more protein per bite in step 2. Keep a liquid backup shake ready for days when solid food shuts you down in step 3. This is how you hit 120 to 160 grams consistently, even when you have zero appetite. If you want the complete system with the exact training plan, weekly calorie targets, meal frameworks, and tracking tools built specifically for hard gainers who struggle to eat enough, I've put together the Hard Gainer Mass Blueprint. It includes the 12-week workout progressions, the high protein food lists, the shake recipes, and the recovery protocols that make this work. It's $149 with a full money back guarantee if you don't see results. Link is in the description. Now that you know how to hit your protein targets, the next question is how to structure your training so every gram of protein you eat actually builds muscle instead of just maintaining what you have. In the next video, I'm breaking down the exact weekly training split and progression model that turns consistent protein intake into visible size gains. Subscribe so you catch it.